We have one ultimate goal: enable 10 million Filipinos to invest. 6 years later, our impact on the investing community is undeniable. Filipinos are now equipped with free and accessible financial literacy content and user-friendly trading tools. Although Investa's journey has not been kind, we will never quit nor falter. We are just beginning. It's finally here. The new Investa app, the latest investing platform that will enable Filipinos to invest easily and affordably. Sa halagang 100 pesos, kaya mo nang mag-invest sa top-performing funds locally and globally. Free sign-up for early access is now open. You can be the first few to experience the newest Investa app. Take your first step towards becoming an investor. Tuparin natin ang pangarap mo. Ito ang simula. Will you be a part of it?
Welcome to Investa Pioneer, your ticket to the future. Be the first to join us as we enter the world of NFTs.
Your access to Investa's future events and competitions. Be one of the first to access our very own investment platform.
Be the first to experience a different level of guidance with our trading mentorship program and 100 hours worth of recorded learning sessions.
Be the first to wear our Pioneer colors and badges.
And be the first to witness Investa as we conquer the world trading arena. Pioneer NFTs. Pioneer Investment App Access. Pioneer Opportunities. This is Investa's future. Will you be joining us? Become an Investa Pioneer today.
We have one ultimate goal: enable 10 million Filipinos to invest. 6 years later, our impact on the investing community is undeniable. Filipinos are now equipped with free and accessible financial literacy content and user-friendly trading tools. Although Investa's journey has not been kind, we will never quit nor falter. We are just beginning. It's finally here. The new Investa app, the latest investing platform that will enable Filipinos to invest easily and affordably. Sa halagang 100 pesos, kaya mo nang mag-invest sa top-performing funds locally and globally. Free sign-up for early access is now open. You can be the first few to experience the newest Investa app. Take your first step towards becoming an investor. Tuparin natin ang pangarap mo. Ito ang simula. Will you be a part of it?
Yon! What's up everyone and good evening. So, medyo matagal-matagal na ako di nakakabalik sa live sessions dito sa Investa. Guys, kamusta? Pa-comment naman if clear yung audio ko, if everything is clear sa end niyo, no? So, good evening and happy Wednesday to everyone. So, ano ba yung gagawin natin tonight? What's our agenda? So, syempre before that, first and foremost, our hearts and prayers, of course, are with the people who were affected by the recent typhoon in the Visayas and Mindanao area, right? Praying that if anyone's from that region, you're safe, your loved ones are safe, and kami dito sa Invest, we're in the works, right, of finding ways of how we can help these communities. So stay tuned for our announcements on that within the week. So tulong-tulungan din natin yung mga naapektuhan ng typhoon. Right? So but for tonight, ano ba yung agenda natin? So as you guys know, we just recently launched maybe 2 months ago our first actual investment platform. And for this Christmas until early next year pagdating sa January, we want to reward or award yung mga pioneers natin, yung mga early nag-sign up sa first ever investment platform namin. So we're actually going to be giving away a ton of prizes for our clients and for our users. And para maging part or para maging eligible para sa mga malulupit nating prizes, all you have to do is have an account, right? Sa new Investa app. Diba? Dami namin post dyan how you can get your access. You can go to instagrams.com/investa to get your early access. And as long as you are invested, yung account mo invested, merong minimum 5,000 na invested, you get a chance to win yung mga limited edition t-shirts, cash prizes, starter investment fund, and right next year magpapamigay tayo ng mga Investa Prime Elite access. Pero syempre, di lang tayo puro pa-raffle. Meron din tayong pa-learning session before each and every raffle. So for this year, diba, the rest will continue next year. We're going to be having 2 sessions. So for today, we're going to be talking about the power of compounding. And then next week, we're going to be talking about the things you need to know before starting your investing journey. So bakit ito yung mga topics na pinili? Syempre, may mga New Year's resolution, diba, na gusto, mag-i-invest na ako next year. Right? Or mag-start na ako sa investing journey ko sa 2022. So hopefully, mga series of workshops natin, makatulong sa inyo. Diba? Meron din mga advanced topics na coming in next year. And so game, wag na natin patagalin pa. Right? So by the way, tonight magpapamigay tayo. And lang to patikim pa lang, 'di ba? Session number 1 out of a lot of sessions. So papamigay lang tayo ng mga t-shirts. So yung limited edition Investa t-shirts natin. So ito 'yun. Yung suot ko the other day sa isang poster yan. So 5 winners of our first ever limited edition Investa merchandise. So, good luck sa mga kasali sa raffle mamaya. So, game, let's start with So, now I want to talk about, and I think it's a really interesting topic. Let's move on to the power of compounding. Right, so teka lang guys. Ako rin kasi yung back end tsaka yung front end natin tonight. So, bear with me. So, why do I want to talk about the power of compounding, right? Because it's something that I honestly wish someone shared with me much early on. And this will apply to you whether if you're a longer-term investor or a shorter-term trader. I think having a knowledge on this would definitely change your perspective of how you approach your investment process or yung performance mo as a trader. Right? So, meron akong tanong para sa lahat. Right? Gusto mo ba maging milyonaryo? Well, loko. Siyempre, lahat tayo gusto natin maging milyonaryo, di ba? And there are so many ways para kumita ng pera, especially nowadays, right? So, ngayon, siyempre, tinanong ko kayo, gusto nyo ba maging milyonaryo? Siyempre, kailangan ko ibigay. Paano ba makamit, di ba? Yung first coveted million na yan. So, am I going to tell you guys to invest or find the next big NFT game na baka mag 10 to 20x? No? Or sasabihin ko ba sa inyo na mag-all-in sa susunod na meme coin na baka umakyat ng todo tulad ni SHIB, Doge, Kate, kung nakita nyo yung nakakatawa, yung Heso Crypto, di ba? So, hindi rin. Right? So, I actually made a recent video on this sa YouTube channel namin na Investa TV called where I showed posible ba gawing 4 million yung 100,000. So, if napanood nyo na yung video na yun, the content here might be familiar to you already, but I'll go through kung paano nga ba gawing 4 million yung 100,000 mo. So, the agenda of tonight's live session is ipakita na hindi lang para sa mayaman yung investing. Because this is one of the, this is one of the common misconceptions people have about investing, whether it's in the stock market, in cryptocurrency, etc. But syempre, focus tayo sa stocks muna, no? So, or just investing in general, di ba? People think na kailangan mo ng malaking pera para magsimula. But in the reality, hindi yun totoo. And I'll show you guys kung bakit. Right? So, una muna, let's attack the point. What is compounding? So, ito yung definition ng compounding. It's the ability of an asset to generate earnings which are then reinvested, diba? With the goal of generating their own earnings. Right? So in other words, compounding refers to generating earnings on top of previous earnings. So medyo daming earnings, ano? Pero ano ba talagang ibig sabihin nun? Compounding is making your money work for you. So to give everyone a better visual example kung paano ba gumagana yung compounding. And by the way, before I go to that, this entire concept of compounding is something I wish na tinuro sa akin early on, especially when I was still in college. Nagsimula ako mag-invest at 16, nag-trade ako nung 18 na ako. Di ko alam, di ba? Nakuha ko yung concept ng compounding. Like, I knew importante siya, pero di ko talaga nakita yung epekto. Right? And I really wished early on na maaga pa lang alam ko na to. Right? Because I started young, right, which is always good, but the problem was I started with the wrong perspective. Right? I started with the perspective na, pucha, gusto ko na maging milyonaryo kaagad. Or gusto ko kung ano man yung pera ko ngayon, maging 1M na in mga 3-6 months. Diba? Kasi, pero in reality, looking back with the benefit of hindsight, medyo unrealistic siya na goal, considering yung account size ko back when I was 18. Pero syempre, hindi naman masama magka-goal. Important yan na may benchmark ka, na may goal ka. But, diba, at the end of the day, when you're investing or whether you're trading for the short term, investing for the long term, you have to trust the process. Diba? You have to let your account grow over time. Hindi yan one time, big time. Right? So, mag-next slide. So, I started out with the wrong perspective. So dahil sa wrong perspective na yun, I made so many short-term decisions that affected my performance in the long run instead of slowly growing my account the right way. Diba? So, what I failed to do was look at the bigger picture. Right? And that's something I encourage everyone to start doing today. Right? So, looking at the bigger picture. So, ngayon, to better show you epekto ng compounding at kung posible bang i-grow talaga yung account mo over time, magpapakita ako ng mga series of challenges. Pero ito yung rules nung series of examples natin. So, yung timeline natin for this is 10 years. Right? Tapos, yung starting capital natin is 100,000 pesos. Right? And then, all the profits at the end of the year will all be reinvested. And then, at the start of the new year, magdadagdag tayo ng bagong 100,000. Diba? So, yes, medyo malaki mag-ipon ng 100K if i-divide mo by 12. That's roughly around 8,300 per month. Diba? Possible for others, not possible for mga iba din. So, iba-iba yan, depende sa circumstance. But this is just for the sake of example. But if you're able to do this, save mga 8.5K per month, di ba ka pwede mo subukan tong challenge na to? Right? So, meron tayong tatlong magkakaibigan. Right? Si Bebot, si Norma, tsaka si Borgie. Right? So, iba-iba yung mga risk appetite nilang tatlo. Sabihin natin si Bebot, conservative investor siya. Si Norma, medyo moderate yung risk appetite. Tapos si Borgie, mas aggressive siya. Right? So as we all know, kapag magsisimula tayo sa investing journey natin, dapat alam natin yung risk appetites natin. Correct. So now, si Borgie, since mas conservative siya, saan siya mag-i-invest? Siyempre sa mga low-risk assets. So Borgie is invested in mga fixed income assets like bonds, right? And conservative to moderate risk mutual funds. Diba? And let's say, for the sake of example, Bebot is able to return mga 10% per annum. So, pwede na. Solid na return pag low-risk investor ka. Right? And of course, if gusto mo mag-invest, right, in the best mutual funds, tulad ni Borgie, tulad ni Bebot, naghahanap ng conservative to moderate mutual funds, right, you guys can definitely check out our new platform. Just head over to instagrams.com/invest, right, to invest in the top mutual funds in the country. So next naman natin na tropa, si Norma. Right, sabihin natin si Norma, mas moderate yung yung risk appetite niya. So Norma is invested in high dividend yielding assets So preferred shares or mga REITs, and in aggressive mutual funds. And let's say per year, Norma is able to have a return of 15% per annum. So ngayon si Norma, dahil aggressive yung mutual funds na hinahanap niya, diba, pwede siya pumunta sa the new Investa app, yung Investa Mutual Fund platform. Kasi doon sa platform, pwede mo actually screen. So kung alam niyo yung Investa screener, applicable din yun sa mutual funds. So you can actually screen yung mga best performing mutual funds, or yung best performing year to date, 3 years, 5 years, yung mga aggressive na funds. That's all filtered out. So si Norma naghahanap ng aggressive mutual funds. High risk mutual funds, diba? So yan, naghanap siya. Ito yung top 3 na resulta. Kita niya yung Sun Life Prosperity World Equity Index Feeder Fund. Yun yung pinaka-best performing, okay sa risk appetite niya. Tinignan niya yung chart, di ba? Nakita niya yung year-to-date performance, 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, since inception na performance, isa sa mga pinakamalalakas sa mutual fund to. So okay, pwede siya mag-invest dito. Di ba? And all of this data, right, is accessible, again, sa the new Investa app, sa Investa Mutual Fund app natin. So, ang lastly, si Borgie. Ito na yung talaga, aggressive yung risk appetite. So, Borgie invests in high-risk assets. So, that would be the cryptocurrency market and the stock market. So, 50-50 yung portfolio allocation niya dun. So, let's say, di ba, 25% per annum yung return niya. So, solid na solid, di ba? And buti na lang si Borgie, di ba? Hindi masyado puyat. Merong mga Investa Watcher alerts kasi yung Investa Prime, real-time yung features pagdating sa cryptocurrency market and sa stock market. So now, knowing all of these things, tingnan natin yung performance nila over the span of 10 years. And dito nyo na makikita yung power of compounding. Right? So, ito yung number 1 natin, si Bebot. So, teka, water break. So guys, medyo masama pa pakiramdam ko. So, ito si Bebot, right? So, ito yung returns niya. So, again, yung challenge na pinakita ko kanina is you start with 100,000 and then all profits are to be reinvested. And then at the start of the year, magdadagdag ka ng panibagong 100,000. Right? And then you let that portfolio grow over time. Of course, with performance ng investment mo. So, year 1, kita mo, si Bebot, 100K yung capital niya. Yung return niya, 10%. So, okay, at the end of the year, 110K yung total portfolio niya. Right? And then, at year number 2, again, nagdagdag ng bagong 100K. So, 210K na. Again, 10% performance, naging 231K. So, at the start of year number 3, add another 100K, 331K, 10% year. 10% performance for that year. At the end of year 3, 364,000 na. Add another 100K. So, the cycle just keeps going on. Right? And makikita niyo mamaya, as the returns grow bigger, right, mas malaki yung epekto ng compounding. Right? And nakita niyo, at the end of year 10, yung 100K niya, naging 1.7 million. Right? So this just goes to show na hindi mo talaga kailangan ng 5 million para magsimula ka kagad mag-invest. I understand that 100,000 is not a small amount, 'di ba? Malaking bagay talaga 'yan. Pero mas feasible siya pag-ipunan, especially if you have the right knowledge when it comes to personal finance. Right? So let's look at case number 2. Ito kanina yung conservative natin na na kaibigan. Ito na yung mas moderate. So let's say hypothetically 15% using the same formula. Year number 1, 100K. Tapos 15% return, 115K yung at the end of year 1. At the start of year 2, add another 100,000. Naging 215,000. 15% return at the end of year 2, 247K. Add another 100K at the start of year 3. And so on and so forth. Right? And as your money continues to work for you, as you continue to save, add more to your investments, si Norma at the end, right, of 10 years, naging 2.3 million na yung 100K niya. So, yung difference between kay Bebot is mga 500,000. 1.7 si Bebot, si Norma, mga 2.3 million. Right? And now, let's look at yung performance ni Borgie, yung mas high risk, di ba? Si Borgie, 25% return. So, ito parang mas talagang focus sa yung market. Siyempre, kung conservative to moderate lang yung approach mo, either, mas chill ka lang na investor. Pero ito, let's say, mas focus sa full-time trader, diba? Tapos ang focus sa crypto, focus sa stock market, tas bull market, diba? Tas malakas yung performance sa 25%. So at the start of year number 1, same thing. 100,000, right? 25% return. Total portfolio at the end of year 1, 125,000. Right? And then again, add another 100K at the start of year 2. So 225,000, 25% return, 281K at the end of year 2. Year number 3, add another 100K, 381,000, 25% return, 476, so on and so forth. Gets you na yung formula. Diba? So, ano nakikita natin dito? At the end of 10 years, yung 100,000 na initial capital ni Borge, naging 4 million na. Right? And, guys, this is a 40x return. Albeit, I understand na nag-add ka ng 100K at the start of every year. So, if i-base mo sa capital na binaba mo na 1 million in the span of 10 years, ano ka lang, parang X4. Hindi siya 40x, 4x lang. Right? But at the end of the day, syempre, over time mo rin i-grow yung savings mo at yung portfolio mo. But just using this example, dito ko talaga nakita yung power ng compounding. And this is actually something I just realized nung 2020. These are formulas na ginawa ni JC back nung nagtuturo pa kami sa Investa University. Ay gusto ko ibahagi sa lahat din. Right? And the whole point here is ito na yung concept of making your money work for you and growing your money over time. Hindi kailangan agad-agad, di ba? And you don't have to start with big capital kaagad. You can start with the amount that's comfortable with you, amount you're willing to risk, and then you can just grow that over time. Right? So, posible siya. Right? Kasi, ito kasi yung problema eh. Maraming may limiting belief that you need big capital to make big gains, right? So, comment naman kayo if familiar yung saying na yan sa inyo. Guys, teka lang. So now, 'di ba? And the problem is, yes, so yung logic diyan na yung argument ng iba is iba pa rin yung kapag kumita ko ng 50% sa isang stock pero 50K lang nalagay ko, di 25K lang yun, 'di ba? Yung iba 2 million na lalagay, di 1 million na kinita nila. Wala naman ni 25K ko sa 1 million nila, 'di ba? Right? So, but yes, technically that's true. But at the end of the day, limiting belief siya. And that can just stop you from getting started in the first place. As ano nangyayari sa pera mo? Nakatenga na, nasa ilalim na ng kama mo, 'di ba? Talo ka na nung inflation. Right? And it will just stop you from going on that journey to achieve financial freedom. 'Di ba? And malay mo, yung mga tao na malaki na yung kinikita, they most likely these people have probably been in the markets for the past 8, 10, 12, 15, 20 years. 'Di ba? Kaya they were able to reap gains na ganun kalaki. But I'm sure everyone, at least ako, everyone I know started small, started with a respectable amount in savings sila, and they grew that amount over time and added to the portfolio over time and took advantage of the power of compounding. So now the thing is with compounding, syempre minsan may tendency na pag kumikita tayo ng pera, gusto natin i-withdraw. O wala namang problema yun. But the way to make compounding work is you have to remain invested. All of your profits have to remain invested para exponential yung growth mo. Yes, pwede mag-withdraw. Syempre, pera mo yun. Every now and then, enjoyin mo yung performance mo. But at the end of the day, to really maximize it, kailangan remain invested ka. Right? So, to go back to the point a while ago na wag mainggit, diba? So, every man must walk to the beat of his own drum, or man or woman, right? So, at the end of the day, we have to march to the beat of our own drums. Right? And, wag mainggit sa mga port snap, diba? I understand na syempre kung active ka sa trading community sa social media, more or less like ka nakikita mga port snap lalo na sa crypto, no? So nakikita natin yung mga ganito kalalaking mga returns. Diba? But again, at the end of the day, we all have to march to the beat of our own drums. Diba? If na bad trip tayo na hindi ganito yung returns natin, edi ano mangyayari sa atin, diba? I mean, again, we don't know. These people might have been in the markets for a long time. Ano lang, just di kailangan mag-bash-bash or wag lang mainggit. Basta just focus on yourself, focus on the process, focus on using the power of compounding, right, to your advantage. So, sabi nga ni Albert Einstein, nakita ko yung quote na to, right? So, sabi ni Albert Einstein, compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world, right? So, he who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. Right? So, ano ba yung summary nung whole presentation to, yung short learning session natin? And by the way, guys, after na slide na to, we'll proceed to the raffle to all of our clients sa Investa Mutual Fund app, right? So, we can definitely grow our money over time, but of course, we need to do it with the proper patience, proper integrity, and of course, proper personal finance, kasi na-mention ko nga, yung sa example ko, every month, nag-iipon ka. Kailangan mo ng proper personal finance, proper investment knowledge. Right? Proper investment knowledge. So, of course, if you want to invest in anything, hindi lang pwedeng wala lang, di ba? Parang, maglagay ako pera dyan, sabi ng tropa ko, akit yan. You have to do your own research, your own homework, proper trading or investing experience. Of course, you have to really know what it's like to be invested. Siyempre, kailangan nag-i-invest ka. Di ba? You have to put your toe in the water or try it out for yourself. Di puro hypothetical lang. And of course, like I mentioned, patience and integrity. Hindi agad-agad aakyat. Right? Hindi agad aakyat, hindi agad double your money, triple your money, hindi agad milyonaryo, but if you do it with the right process, with the right perspective and the right mindset, over time, you are definitely going to be able to grow your capital and achieve financial freedom and your financial goals. So, yun lang. That's actually the end of yung short presentation ko. Hopefully, may natutunan kayo dito and naka-provide ako value sa inyo. Right? And without further ado, again, I talked about mutual funds a while ago sa mga examples ko. If you want to invest the top mutual funds in the country, nasa ilalim yung link, right, na pwede yung puntahan, investagrams.com/investa. So ngayon, it's time to move forward to one of our many raffles for all of our clients, all of our users on the new Investa app na invested na at least worth 5,000 pesos. And to do this, I would like to bring on to the stream and call help from one of my teammates, si Jory. So, teka lang, tanggalin ko ng lahat to. Yun.
Hi guys! Good evening! Kamusta? Kamusta?
So guys, baka matagal natin di kasama si Jory sa live. So, Jory, kamusta?
Oo, long time. Ito, ready na ako sa Pasko. Nangangayayat na ako. So, maraming food na papasok. So, yan.
Yun.
Ikaw ba? Kamusta?
Ako, okay naman. Ito, kakatapos na mag-learning siya. So, Jory, I'm sure alam mo na, and magpapamigay tayo ng 5 limited edition Investa t-shirts or yung mga Investa merch natin to our clients sa Investa Mutual Fund platform. So, pakita mo nga kung ano yung design.
Ito guys, actually suot ko yung t-shirt na pwede niyong mapanalunan tonight, no? So, ayan, Investor. Yan, di ba? Actually, sobrang ganda ng print niya. Pag lalo na kung sa in-person, maganda yung print as in talagang legit, sulit, man. And ito, para sa mga investors natin tonight, mga investors na mananalo tonight, so yun, advance congrats at magkakaroon ka ng investor shirt ngayon.
Yun.
Diba?
Hawak ko din yung akin.
Meron ka ba?
Yan, hawak ko din. Hindi ko lang nasuot. Pinakain ng green screen eh. Pero yan.
Kaya nga.
Good luck. So we're going to be giving away 5 of these tonight.
Yeah. And hindi pa huli, di ba, Toma? Dahil magkakaroon pa tayo ng raffle. So, kung hindi ka pa, wala ka pang fund ngayon sa the new Investa app, hindi pa huli, pwede ka pang humabol dahil meron pa tayong mas marami pang raffle at the end ng Pasko, no? Pagkatapos ng Pasko.
At the end of the, after Christmas, may isa pa, and then next year, marami sa January. So, marami pa tayong mga pa-raffle. First time lang to. Diba? So, lang pala, day number 1. So, marami pang mas malulupit na prizes beside the t-shirts sa mga kuha nyo. So, for example, yan, yung mga list of prizes natin. Besides the t-shirt, merong cash, merong investment starter pack, and of course, merong access to the Investa Prime Elite. And yung pinaka-grand prize dyan, lifetime access. So, yun. Jory, huwag natin patagalin pa. Simulan na natin.
Oh yes, syempre. Simulan natin. Excited na yung ating mga viewers and ka-investa.
So, one moment. Lalabas ko lang. Wait lang, guys. Ako din kasi yung front and back end. Okay, game. Waits lang. Ayan. So, good luck to everyone. We'll be calling out 5 winners. So, by the way, guys, kung mapansin nyo, may mga pangalan na naulit-ulit dyan. It's because for every 5,000 na invested mo sa platform, you get one parang ticket, no?
Entry. Yun.
One entry. So, more chances to win pag marami, di ba? But if you win once, di na pwede manalo ulit. So, give chance tayo to others. So, we'll be giving away 5 t-shirts. So, Jory, you have the honors.
Is it a spin the wheel, Kuya Will, or let's go na?
Walang wheel eh.
Yan.
Okay? So, to our first winner, Jory, pa-congratulate na lang.
Okay, congrats to Pouring93-2. Meron ka ng 1 investor t-shirt.
Yun, Poring, congratulations. So, tatanggalin na kita dito sa name picker natin. Oops. Okay, let's call on our second winner. Wala pala tayong music. Wala kasi si Renzo, walang music. Yung pala yung kulang. So, ako na mag-congratulate dito to our second winner. Congratulations to Ajod25. So, isang raffle draw. Oy, swerte yun ha. Iisa lang yun ha. Teka,
Wow.
basta isa lang siya. Okay, Ajod, congratulations. You're our second winner. So, game,
Yes.
Jory, let's call on the third winner.
Okay, let's go.
So, to our third winner, congratulations, Kai.
Tenet. Salmonella 96-1.
Yun, Salmonella 96, congratulations. You are our third winner. By the way, guys, for those na manalo, message lang namin kayo to get your size and your shipping details as well. So, ito si Salmonella.
Yes.
Naku, dami palang ano nito. 12.
Entry, no? Nice.
Congrats, tanggalin ko lang para di umulit-ulit. So, last two. Jory, next time pala dapat may music tayo.
Oh, sige. Lagyan natin yan.
So, our fourth winner. Congratulations to Raymond 211110-4. So, Raymond, congrats. You are our fourth winner ng Investa limited edition merchandise.
Yes.
Teka,
Congrats.
hanapin ko lang pangalan mo para di tayo umulit just in case. Raymond. O yan, di naman siguro ulit. So, Jory, game, call on our final winner.
For our final winner tonight ng investor shirt, congratulations to
Guys, promise, next time may music na to.
si Toma yung kakanta. JM20795-4.
Yun. So, those are our 5 winners. Guys, congratulations. Thank you so much for trusting your future with us dito sa Investa on the new Investa
Yes.
Mutual Fund platform. Hopefully, na-enjoy nyo so far yung features ng Mutual Fund platform namin and yung buong platform just able to help you achieve your financial goals. So, yun. That actually ends our segment for tonight. Diori, meron ka bang final words bago tayo mag-good night sa lahat ng mga ka-investa na kasama natin?
So ayun, a few words. Of course, let's enjoy our Christmas. Sa mga nasalanta naman, let us pray for them sa nasalanta ni Odette. Ayun, let us pray for them and let's say our deep blessings.
Yun, tama. Pray for, basta pagdasal natin, tama.
Pray hard.
Oo.
Dahil kailangan natin, kailangan nila yan. And sa mga makakatulong naman sa mga donations, meron ding mga organizations out there. So ayun, that would be really helpful for them. And ayun, sa mga hindi naman, sa mga blessed sa atin, sa mga taga Luzon. So ayun, let's enjoy our Christmas and our New Year as well. And sa mga hindi na nanalo sa raffle natin
Marami
ngayon.
pang chances.
Yes, tama. Marami pang chances sa this late December and next year, of course. So, yun.
Yun. So, guys, sabi ni Jory, to everyone in the Visayas and Mindanao area, our hearts go out to you. And of course, si Investa may mga initiatives tayo para dyan. Just stay tuned sa mga social media pages namin to see how you can help through the Investa platform. Kung naalala niyo yung Investa Gives na ginawa namin start ng pandemic, we'll be bringing that up so we can all help the people na tinamaan ng Bagyong Odette. And again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone, and see you guys sa susunod natin session. Bye-bye. Jory, pakita mo yung t-shirt. Last na. Yun. Alright. So, good night, guys. Bye-bye.